Finishing department, I think it's one of the nicer places to work in the building. We're seeing all of the bags come through. They're pretty much all coming through here before they get sent down to quality. Archaeologist satchel, or at least it will be an archaeologist satchel. A sewer will get it to this point, bring it over to me, and then we have to go through and add whatever needs to be done. Usually it's easier to put this stuff in while it's flat rather than once the bag is finished. It can be hard to get in there. On a bag like this, it actually uses all of the machines that we have up. On the back side, we have a cap rivet, which is this machine right here. And what's nice about this is, as the name implies, it has a little cap on the back that it flares into. Gives it a nice little, just finished look to it, smooth, really nice for messenger bags and anywhere that your hand is going into. If you're going to be putting anything into these pockets, you don't want it getting scuffed up. Once it's completely finished, it will come back and use this machine to have the straps attached to it. This is a flare riveter, which is essentially the same as the cap riveter, except no cap. No cap. And so it flares into a star pattern on the back, and you'll see on the back of this one what that looks like. It does a really good job of holding things together. So we have that. Again, that will be at the end of the process with this particular bag. This bag next gets some grommets attached to it here. One of the qualities of waxed canvas, it's going to retain moisture, so having a way for that moisture to escape is nice for things like pockets, or in this case, the very bottom of a bag. So that's where that takes place. And then the very end here, we have a few snap machines. These ones are manuals, just foot pedal, like that. And we also have automatics. So those are the basic machines that we're going to use in finishing. In the case of something like a canoe pack or our aisles, they're going to get hand pound rivets, and those are the fun ones. No cap. So here is a Grand Portage canoe pack. What's unique about the hand pound rivets is that they need to get washers attached to the back side of them. This has got a lot of hand pound rivets in it, so it takes a while to go through the whole body and get those closed up. So I like to get this leather compressed down as much as I can before I put the washers on. And you want a nice snug fit with those. And what's nice about the hand pound rivets is once they're in, they're basically not coming out. And these get quite a bit on the reinforcement. This is where all that weight's going to be hanging. And so after those washers are attached, we have all of this excess rivet. I'm going to get rid of that. And then we're going to burr the ends so those are nice and smooth. And we'll like to flatten them out a little bit too. There we are. Nice and smoothed out. And then those things aren't going anywhere. And with this cap riveter, one of the main things is making sure that everything's set to the right depth, so that we get a rivet that doesn't crush the canvas and it's going to sit snug. So here's another Grand Portage bag in the middle of being done. Before these even get to the hand pound station, they have a few things that are riveted to them, so we'll take care of that now. These go back to, I believe, the 1940s-ish era, World War II, I should say. They pretty much built them like tanks, other than just trying to keep them oiled. There's not really a whole lot else that needs to be done with it. Since I've been here, they've been running perfectly fine. We don't have any issues with them whatsoever. They just made them a lot better back then. Grommet machine. And because these are all really old machines, they don't really have the safety features of modern ones. So there's a lot of common sense involved in just making sure you're keeping your fingers where they're supposed to be.
No cap.
Here's a snap machine. It's kind of situational which machines we use for what bags. Some of them are easier to get in with the manual machine because you're kind of confined here with these ones. But because these are flat, they're really easy to slide in here. So. For the male side, the back side of the snaps, we just have little leather washers. So most of my day consists of getting components like these back to sewers as they come, balancing that between getting the finished bags out the door and ready to go. And you can imagine, because we have so many different products that we make, again, those are all coming through this department before they go out the door, so it's a lot to keep track of. So we got a nice finishing Bible that has all of the instructions, all the materials that we need, figure out what size straps to put on something, what specific little pieces go on little bags, what kind of rivets they get. There's a lot that goes into it.
No cap.